In this video, you will learn how to play D on your alto saxophone, and we're getting started right now. Well, hi there, welcome to LearnSaxophone.com's YouTube channel. My name is Gregor Hillman, your friendly saxophone teacher online, and in this video, you will learn how to play D on your alto saxophone. Now, the D note can actually be played in 3 octaves, so we're going to cover low D, middle D, and high D. And towards the end of this video, I'm also going to show an alternate D fingering for this middle D that is really useful to know about. So make sure to stick around for that. And if you like a printable version of all the fingerings, you can check a link below this video for a PDF if you like that as well. But for now, we're going to get into that first fingering. And the first low D fingering, for this, you will be using 6 keys. So the 3 main keys in your left hand, 1, 2, 3, and the 3 main keys in your right hand, 1, 2, 3. These are B, A, G, F, E, and D keys. So you want to push all these together, and here's that low D. Now, this low D can be a little bit tricky as a saxophone beginner to hit to start off with. So I just want to clarify a few things. Now, just make sure that you are fingering the right keys here in your left hand. You have a 4th key here. You should be skipping that, the 4th key, and you're pushing down on the first main key. That's the B key. And there's also a small key in between the B and A key here. You're skipping that one as well. So you just want to go the B, A, and G together with F, E, and D. Now, another thing that can happen as a saxophone beginner is that you're actually hitting this D note, but it's not that low D, it's the middle D. And the reason for this is most of the time is that you're squeezing too hard around the mouthpiece. So a solution for that would be to keep a good air support, sit up straight, keep the same amount of air going through the saxophone mouthpiece and saxophone, but loosen your jaw slightly. So simply by loosening your jaw, that can help drop that D to the low octave. So if you have your saxophone ready, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to play the low D, and you can tag along for that and listen in that you're actually hitting the right note. Okay, so here we go. B, A, G, F, E, D. This is the fingering for that low D, and it sounds like this. Okay, moving on to middle D. And notice that I'm keeping the same fingering. So I'm holding on to the same fingering, because the only difference from going from the low D to the middle D is by adding the octave key here on the back. And that's the key here next to your thumb in your left hand. So push in the octave key, keep the same fingering in the front, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here's that middle D, and that sounds like this. If you want to play along, grab your saxophone. I'm going to do it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, octave key in the back. This is the middle D. Here we go. Okay. Moving on to high D on your alto saxophone. Now this only requires 2 keys. So you want to push in the octave key on the back, and then you have 3 palm keys here on the side, and you want to push in the D key. That's the number 1 palm key. That's the palm key that's closest to your body when you're holding the saxophone like this, and the high D sounds like this. One thing to note about this high D is that you want to make sure that you palm your hand around the saxophone body. So you don't want to go like this with your fingers all stretched out, because that will make it harder for you to switch between different notes if your hand goes like this. So palm your hand or hold your hand like a Lego hand. It should look like a Lego hand like this, and then just position it in the right place with the thumb on the thumb plate. And here you just fold your hand down slightly in order to press down on the palm key. So I'm going to do the high D one more time. So grab your saxophone, listen in, make sure that you're hitting the right note. And here's that high D. Okay, so finally, let's learn this alternate D fingering as well. That's for the middle register. Now that you just learned the high D that used the octave key and this side palm key, the only difference now is just don't push down on the octave key. So only pushing down on this number 1, the D side key, this will give you an alternate middle D note. And that sounds like this. And just to recap, the regular D, middle D fingering was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and octave key. And that sounds like this. So alternating between the regular fingering for middle D and this alternate fingering, that sounds like this. So there you have it. Now you know how to play D on your alto saxophone. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can check out other videos, learn other notes, other things about how to play the saxophone over here. Also links below. And if you got any questions, just post them below and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in another video. Play on.